everybody, my name is Jacob, and I am here to talk to you about love. Love is showing others how much they matter to you. One thing that I love is books. Books are good for so many different things, like decorations. As a paperweight! You could play Jenga gently. Or dominoes. But no matter how many uses a book has, they were really made for one important thing. They were made to be read. That is their purpose. Books can teach you things. They can entertain you with stories. They can help you discover how different people live and think. But they can only do all that if you read what's inside. So in today's story, we're going inside the Bible. And we're starting at the very beginning, where we'll discover how God made you and me for a purpose. Hey, I just thought of another thing you can use a book for. Frisbee! Oh, sorry. Oops.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Genesis, chapters 1 and 2.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Nothing at all. Except for God. But God was so full of love, it couldn't be contained. And that deep love spilled out into the shapeless void.
Let there be light.
Dazzling light shot through the heavens, blazing and radiant. God separated the light from the dark. Evening turned into night, and night into morning. The very first day of all time. But God was just getting started.
Let there be a huge space between the waters. Let it separate water from water.
The sky arched out high overhead, and below, mighty waters rolled, covering the earth like a deep blanket. That evening and that morning was the second day.
Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place. Let dry ground disappear.
The earth shook, mountains rose up, and rivers burst forth and ran through wide open plains to shiny seas.
Let the land produce plants. Let there be trees that grow fruit.
A riot of green covered the earth. Tall trees shot up towards the sky. Creeping vines crawled along the ground. From pines and petunias mixed with cornstalks and cabbages.
That is good.
There was evening and there was morning, the third day.
Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky. Let them separate the day from the night.
The sun blazed forth and the silvery moon took its place. Stars, planets, and galaxies spun out to the ends of the universe.
It is good.
That evening and that morning formed the fourth day. And now, the earth itself became a canvas for God's incredible imagination.
Let the seas be filled with living things. Let the birds fly above the huge space of the sky.
Proud eagles soared through the sky, and doves made their nests in the branches below. Dolphins leapt out of the surf, and trout and minnows chased each other through laughing brooks. God bless them all.
This is good.
There was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. But God wasn't finished yet.
Let the land produce every kind of living creature.
Huge leathery elephants shook the ground while tiny gray mice scampered at their feet. Lions roared and lambs played tag.
Now that is good.
The earth was bursting with light and sound and color, but there was no one there to enjoy it. No one there with thoughts and feelings who could share it with God. No one who could love like God.
Let us make human beings so they are like us. Let them rule over all the fish and the birds and the creatures.
So God got down in the dust of the earth and formed a man in God's very own image. God breathed life into him.
Breathing. That feels good. The air smells sweet.
God placed the man Adam in a beautiful garden along the banks of a river.
Farm the land. Take care of it.
Okay. Oats. I think I'll put them in a good crop of oats for oatmeal. And what are these red things? Strawberries, I think. Those should go with cream, if I can think where that comes from.
Even with all the things still to be discovered in the garden, though, Adam was still on his own.
It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper who is just right for him.
So God brought all the living creatures on parade for Adam to care for and name. Perhaps a cow came first.
Right. You give cream. And you've got a nice, calm sort of face. I'll call you Cow.
Maybe a white-tailed buck came up and nibbled a vine over Adam's shoulder?
Oh, dear, that tickles. Oh, dear. Oh, that suits, so I'll call you Deer.
One by one, the animals crowded around to see the new human.
Giraffe. Gerbil. Oh, fox. Alligator?
At the end of the day, though, Adam was still alone.
This is all amazing, God, but even with a whole litter of puppies snoozing in my lap, I feel like something's missing.
Adam had something to care for, but no one to care for him. So God caused Adam to fall into a deep, deep sleep. Then God took a rib from Adam's side and formed it into a woman. Adam woke to something new.
Ooh, I got a crick in my side.
Hello.
Oh, who are you?
I'm still learning that. Eve, I think.
Madam, I'm Adam. Would you like some breakfast?
Well, after we discover what breakfast is.
I can recommend oatmeal with strawberries.
God poured out a deep, deep love into all of creation. But on day 6, God made humans. All people were created in the likeness of God.
Have children, so that there will be many of you. Fill the earth and take care of it. I am giving you every plant and tree for food.
People were made in God's image to think and feel as God can, to love as God can, and share that love with each other and all of creation.
It is very good.
At last, God's creative work of love was complete. And on the 7th day, God rested.
In the beginning, God made a beautiful world, and God made people to take care of that world. But our purpose is even bigger than that. God said it wasn't good for people to be alone, because God knew we would need people to take care of us, and people we could take care of. We were made to love. Now, you can love lots of things, like sports. 3 points. Oh, watching movies. You can love dominoes. You can even love books. But Jesus taught that we should love God and love other people. That's what's most important. It's okay to love things, but we were made to love and take care of each other. That's our purpose. So here's the one thing to remember today. God made us to take care of each other. Be kind to each other, listen to each other, pray for each other. We all need to be taken care of. I need to take care of all these books I dropped. Maybe I can build a fort out of books. See you next time.
we're ever feeling lonely, God, you're always with us. If we ever feel afraid, God, you protect us. That's right. We're working together just to share your love. That's all we wanna do. Together is better when we tell the world all we need is you. We're gonna sing it out. God, you're all we're living for. We lift our voice with praise. We're gonna bow our heads. God, you're everything and more. We shout it out today. We wanna love like you. We wanna love like you. In everything we do, we wanna love like you. The world is better when we're working together to share God's perfect love. The world is better when we're working together to share God's perfect love. The world is better when we're working together to share God's perfect love. The world is better when we're working together to share God's perfect love. We're gonna sing it out. God, you're all we're living for. We lift our voice with praise. We're gonna clap our hands. God, you're everything and more. We shout it out today. We wanna love like you. We wanna love like you. In everything we do, we wanna love like you. We wanna love like you.
What?
What are you doing, John?
Hey, Brandon. Somebody asked me to record myself reading a book.
What?
Yeah, it's called an audiobook. Apparently, they're really popular. I don't know why.
Welcome to the So&So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and what's love got to do with it?
Everything, because today we're talking about a crazy little thing called love.
Some people think love is a battlefield.
Yeah, while others are all out of love.
But the truth is, you can't hurry love.
And you certainly can't buy me love.
There's no denying the power of love. Yeah. Oh,
Thank
you. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
You're very kind.
I think you missed a few.
Cassie, what are you doing in the middle of the show?
Yeah, and there's like a million songs with love in the title, so we had to pick and choose, or this show would be very, very long.
Well, can you help me, please?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, well, my phone went to sleep, and I need someone to put the passcode in again.
Give it.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, this is Cassie. She's John's cousin. She's recovering from an accident.
I walked into a glass door.
Yeah, because you were videotaping yourself and you weren't even looking where you were walking.
Well, yeah, but that video got 300,000 likes.
That is great. Okay, your phone's turned back on, and I set it so that it won't turn back off. So, come on.
Okay.
We're in the middle of a show.
Fine.
Where were we?
I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter because it's game time.
Woo! What are we playing?
I'll give you a hint. If I can name one thing that you love.
Oh, comic books, drums, red vines, Leroy Neiman paintings.
But at the same time also terrifies you, what would it be?
Wild animals!
Cassie!
What? It's true. Also, can you scratch my nose? It's driving me crazy.
You know what? You can't just run in here and ask me to scratch your nose right in the middle of a show.
Oh, it feels so good. Wait, why?
Because we're in the middle of a show.
Oh, sorry.
So was it wild animals?
Yeah. It's time to play
Name that wild animal!
Oh, okay. I'm glad to see that we have a TV. For a minute there, I thought you were going to bring on actual wild animals.
Would I do that to you?
Yes.
You're right, but not this time. Okay, this game is simple. An image of a wild animal will pop up on the screen, but it will be way zoomed in. The first one to guess the animal wins the point.
Cool. Oh, and you out there can play along too, so see if you can beat Brandon tonight.
Yeah.
Do you mind opening this for me?
Cassie!
What? I know you're in the middle of a show, but what am I supposed to do? Thanks. Oh, I'm gonna put one in my mouth. Big one. Thank you.
Great. Great.
I'll get that later.
Okay, first animal. Here we go. All right, that's,
Wow. Okay.
that is close.
It looks like hair.
It's so an animal with hair. Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
Maybe a
yellow. Oh, I think that's a stripe. Look at that right there. I think it's a bee.
No, really? Can you? How did you do that?
Yes, I've seen these things up close way too many times.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
All right.
Open, please. Thank you.
Not here.
Next animal. Oh boy. It's kind of wrinkly. I'm guessing like elephants are wrinkly, but it's not the right color. Is it a red elephant?
No,
No,
pink,
there's no
pink
red.
elephant.
What animals are red? Oh, is it a rooster?
What?
Rooster. Ah, look at that. Yeah,
Wow,
okay.
how did you pull that one out?
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
It's good. We're tied.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Next animal.
It's great.
Now that.
Could be a dog. Oh, elephant.
Well, it's a rhinoceros.
A lion.
Cassie!
Oh!
What? It was obvious.
You cannot just join in the middle of a. We're in the middle of a game show. You can't join because it's the middle of a show.
It's fine with me if she wants to play.
Fine.
All right. Okay, this is the last animal. We've got a three-way tie, so a correct guess wins. Got it? Here we go. Oh man, who can tell what that is? Is the white part of the animal? Is that like the air around it?
A giraffe.
There's no way that's a. What?
What do I win?
Nothing. Go. Get out of here. Middle of the show.
Oh.
Get out. Get out.
Right.
What? We're in the middle of a show. Can we just keep going?
Yeah, sure. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Kellen.
Hey, do you have something you can teach us about love? We could sure use it right now.
Really? What's going on?
John's cousin Cassie.
We're fine, Kellen. I can't wait to hear the story. In fact, you need some help. I'll help you.
I wasn't really planning on having anyone
How about this? You tell the story and I'll provide the illustrations.
Sure. I didn't know you were an artist, John.
No, I am today. Let's art this thing up. Come on. Ooh, colors.
All right, here we go. Well, today's story starts from the very beginning. In the beginning, there was nothing. But God was so full of love that he created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was formless and empty.
Boom!
I think you really captured the formless part.
Thank you.
Can you turn on the TV? I don't really know how to work this remote.
Not now, Cassie. Me and Kellen are telling a Bible story about love.
Oh.
Go!
Okay.
Continue, Kellen.
So, then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. I'll take it. God gathered the water into one place, and dry land appeared. That's a nice beach chair.
First one ever.
God said, "Let the land produce plants and trees that grow fruit."
All right. Huh? Bananas.
God separated the day from the night. Then God's imagination went into overdrive. God filled the seas and the sky with living creatures, birds that flew and fish that swam.
Oh, yeah. The dolphin is sort of flying, but you get the point. It's in the water.
Then God said, "Let the land produce every kind of living creature." And the land exploded with life. Is that a unicorn?
Were you there?
No, I wasn't. Then God said, "Let us make human beings so they are like us. Let them rule over the fish, the birds, and all the creatures." So God created a man.
Man!
Later, God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper who is just right for him." So God brought all the creatures to Adam to see what names he would give them.
I would have gone with long neck Spotty, but Adam went with giraffe.
Yep. Adam didn't find a helper that was right for him. So God made woman called Eve. Really something.
I know.
God made people to take care of the world and to love each other. God looked at creation and saw that it was very good. The end.
I even gave him credits.
I gotta say, John, I'm very impressed with your drawings. I don't think I'll ever think about creation in quite the same way.
Oh, thanks, Kellen. Great story.
I'm so glad God knew it wasn't good for Adam to be alone.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's true. God knew that we would need each other. We're better together. We need people to care for, and we need people to care for us.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help, Kellen. See you next time.
See ya.
I see what you did there.
What did I do?
Cassie!
What?
Cassie, I'm sorry I wasn't kind or helpful or loving. In fact, I was downright rude. Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, I do need help clipping my toenails.
Reveal the question! Oh, how do you know when someone loves you?
Well, they take care of you when you're down or hurt and ask if there's anything that you can do.
Instead of yelling at you and telling you to get lost.
So what do you think? How do you know when someone loves you?
Yeah, talk about it together.
We'll see you next week for a brand new show.
Now, about those toenails, though.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered I had to be somewhere yesterday and I forgot today.
But they're really long. Ow, 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 ow. That tasted yummy. Thanks. Perfect.
Oh, no.
Did you catch that?
Oh.
No, you just gotta lick it. You just gotta lick it.
It went off your tongue to your nose, to your tongue, to your nose, and it was awesome.
This is it. This is the one.
Okay, here we go. I love that. Ow.
Not very
My
good.
neck.
Oh, you want a gummy?
I'd love it. Oh, that's perfect. Get my glucose in there. That tastes delicious.
I thought it might.